Hey friends, welcome to the part 3 of this playlist. We are looking at some of the real certification questions on Tableau Desktop Specialist. If you have not subscribed yet, do so. We are also adding contents around Tableau and Power BI and ClickView and so on. These are all BI solutions on cloud platforms as well. So let us jump into this question now. So you can make a text bold. So where do you find these options? So what we mean is the text in a tooltip. So these are the three answers. We have to choose three answers here because the question says so. So the first one is you select a worksheet on a menu and then you select the tooltip. From there you can make the text bold. The second one is you can select tooltip on marks card. Like you can add tooltips to mark. There you can set the size, colors, and so on. And then you can select format on a menu and select the font. So format, if nothing works, this definitely works. So format you should always try to use. You can have three different ways of doing things. See, this certification I found it is a very silly certification. Earlier, in this certification, they used to give the Tableau access, desktop access during the exam, and you can try these stuff. So Tableau as such, I found a very stupid certification because in the earlier days when they were giving you the software, they just used to give you like 2 minutes per question only, 30 questions, 60 minutes. Okay, so it was very tough to try out all options for all questions. That was very tough. You have to be very fast. So I cleared this certification during that time, like 2 years, maybe 2 years back, and then nowadays they are not giving you the software. They are asking you these questions just to see if you can memorize certain things. Okay, see, first option is very stupid here because they are saying that you can hover over a mark. So hover means you just like take the mouse over the mark and then press control. It doesn't work that way. See, any time you have to select a text and then you do control B to become bold. Without selecting, just hover will not work. So this common sense. Okay, this is common sense. That's why A is wrong. Now B is saying that hover over a mark and press Alt F. Now what does Alt F do? Anyone can think about what is Alt F? See, Alt F is to open the file menu at the bottom. Sorry, at the top left hand side. Even in Excel or Word or anywhere, you will see this. Same in Tableau also. So you hover over a mark and then you go to file. So what will happen? Nothing will happen. In file menu, you have to select something. So this is just so easy to understand that this is not a complete solution. And then C says you right click on a field and select format. Okay. Okay. Um, if I do that, after format, what? See, if you see other options, no, they are a bit clearer. Like they say that you select format on the menu and then select font and those things like that. See, here you are saying you right click on the field and then select format. So there it will format the field, the data that is displayed in the field. But you want to format the tooltip, not the field itself. See, you don't want to format the field. You want to format the tooltip. That is why this is wrong, and that is why, please hear me out. That is why if you see D, E, they are clearly saying I will do that for tooltip. I will do that for tooltip. And F is universal. You can that works for everything. F is universal. See, F is like Mr. Modi is the prime minister of the entire country. Now D is like you can say Mr. Yogi is the chief minister of UP. Okay, so it is specific to that state. But F is universal. F is like universal. Like for example, if Priyanka Chopra won some Miss World title, then it is universal. All countries accept that is a global beauty pageant and that is universal. I hope I was able to clarify this. Um, and it is very easy. Looking at the option, you can clearly say A and B. Definitely, they are wrong. They are not clearly saying. Just hovering will do nothing. You have to select. You have seen it a number of times. Even in Word, Excel, you have to select a text and then you can convert that text to a bold and etc. Okay, so the same concept applies here. So you have to use it that way. And see, like I told, it will act on the field and not on the tooltip. You have to act on the tooltip, not on the field. Okay, this is our next question now. See, when you are hovering, no, like here you see, we have hovered over product name. Then this should appear, product name including company information. This should come. Simple. Now, what should you configure for the field? That is a question. See, first let us look at option A. It is talking about alias. Okay. So alias, what it does, please hear me out and please focus on this. In the actual data is having like this: consumer, corporate, home office. Now you want to use a different value. If you select consumer, then people will be the value. So you can create this alias, and then you see this, the data is appearing like that. No. Okay. You see measure, no, measure, you cannot create alias for measure. Measure means this dollar value that is displaying here. No? This is the sum of sales. That you cannot create alias. That is what the documentation says. Okay. So alias we know is wrong, because alias will not give you this kind of, I think this is some additional information when you hover over the field, like a tooltip kind of thing. Alias will not help you with that. Now let us look at B, that is your header label. So you see this here, sales, this where my cursor is here, this sales value. This is a header. This header label will change that. But you are not, your question is not asking that. Now let us see hierarchy. See, we are talking about hierarchies. That means, you know what? So that data can be viewed as per the hierarchy. For example, you can see the sales value at a region level, at a state level, at a county level, at a city level. You can also view it at a year level, month level, quarter level, week level, and so on. So this hierarchy, this is wrong, because here nobody is telling us to display any KPI based on different levels like product line, product category, product. Nobody is telling us to do that. So we are left with default comment. See, this is comment. Because what are you doing? When you hover, you are getting a comment. This is your default comment. That's how common sense should be used. So this fields can have comments to describe them. Okay. The comments display in a tooltip. So here essentially that is what is happening. Product name, you hover over it, it will tell you, describe more about it. Okay, that is default comment. This is a default comment that is coming. So this is our answer. So if you see in a nutshell, it is common sense. Header label is about labels on the top of your field. Hierarchy has nothing to do with this question, because hierarchy is about displaying anything at a year, quarter, month, year, week. That is wrong. And then we already looked at alias, so that's why this is our answer. Now let us look at the next one. See, you want to create a group by selecting headers, okay, in a view. How to do that? So this is how, now the first thing is a grouped dimension is added to color. See, we have nothing to do with color. See, these color palettes, effects, see these, we are in this question, we don't require anything to do with color. The simple thing is the group dimension, it will replace the original dimension on rows or column, wherever you have. You can have it on rows, you can have it on columns, right? There are two things which are there, rows and columns. You see this one, this diagram. You see here, my cursor is here, rows. The green stuff is rows. Here they have put measure. Sum of profit is a measure. Columns, they have put segment. Segment is a dimension. See, anything like whichever can describe. It can be product. It can be time frame. It can be country, state, region. These are all text. Anything which has numbers, that is called measure. And I mean, profit, sales. You can do sum of profit. You can do average profit, minimum profit, maximum profit, whatever. But it is number, simple. See, C is saying that boss, the new group will update the aliases. See, no update will happen. Replacement happens, that is option D. Update never happens. And then B is saying newly created group only exists in current view. The view changes. Not only the current view, it will exist otherwise also. Now this brings us to this part, end of this part. If you have not yet subscribed, if you want to clear Tableau Desktop Specialist, then please do so. See, this certification is important if you are looking for a career in BI, and that too cloud-based BI. You might ask, hey, this is a cloud channel. Why are we covering Tableau? See, BI is very important. This is analytics. It has natural language processing features also. Okay, to create self-service solutions, AI-driven self-service solutions. Now, the simple thing I'm telling you, we in the cloud world, Tableau is very popular. Even in hybrid cloud world, Tableau is popular. Power BI is also popular. Tableau is also popular. So you should go for this certification to add value to this content, to your CV. Simple thing. Please subscribe because we are also looking out for increasing our subscription base. It will help us and it will help you also. See, there is a link in the description to join a very small premium and you can become Cloud Kernel member. If you have more money, you can opt for a Cloud Ninja membership. Okay. And it will give you access to important questions. Okay. So this certification is very important. See, if you clear the certification, you will get this badge. Okay. And this exam is for $100. And this is the foundational exam. This is the first basic certification in Tableau. So, and this is not easy. I'm telling you, this is not easy. You have to practice. You can go to Tableau Public online. You don't need to install software. You go to Tableau Public online, and 30 days you can practice. Okay, you just practice the questions in this playlist also. That should be good enough to clear the certification. And then these are your readiness topics, and these are some courses also. You can click learn more, and these are 2-day virtual kind of thing, introductory class. But I'm not sure this is free or not. But usually, this Trailhead Academy, this is basically having Salesforce content, and Tableau is now a part of Salesforce, so Tableau content is also there, documentation. So it's free documentation, just like cloud, AWS, Azure, all are free documentation. And see, you should know these things. You can pause this video. You should know these things. See you in the next part. The next part will be loaded in the members area. So Cloud Kernel and Cloud Ninja members can view it.